Okay, everybody, and welcome back to Sacred Grove. No call and response? No. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Turkey.
I'm stuffed.
Gobble,
It's gonna be a bit
gobble.
of a short episode due to the holidays. Hence my turkey comment.
Yeah, that holidays.
Yep.
Okay. Welcome back. We return with our characters who have found themselves in the past. Dun dun dun. I wish I had a music cue to play here, but I'm lazy, so I don't. I should have a soundboard. I could easily have a soundboard. Eh, whatever. So y'all come back and you're here. So you have all traveled back to the past, which you have thought was the 80s, but it's closer to the 70s or something. My bad. The time is the past, and you have met people in the past who have caused you to reconsider what you think of the place that you're in. Yeah? Alright, so you found yourself in a cold and dreary winter break inside the dorm. The time is the past, and the place is where you normally would be. And
I look at a calendar on the wall.
The calendar says past.
Yeah,
December
that's
December 22nd, past.
That's like a visual gag you'd see on a cartoon.
It totally is. I feel like I should just make a whole bunch of references here and, like, see if people can figure it out, and then actually say the time, like, later in the episodes, and people are like, oh, come on!
Well, here's a hint. It's not the time that we said last time because the math didn't add up, so it's a retcon.
That's not necessarily... shush. The math did add up. It just...
No, it didn't. It really didn't.
It did, technically. It just... Anyway. Not important. Timey-wimey shenanigans. It's time travel. It doesn't matter, okay? It's the 70s. Oh... What does fashion look like in the 70s? I don't know the 70s.
Bell-bottom jeans. Disco.
Fuck disco.
Think of hippies.
Yeah.
Hippies were the 60s. Hippies are older in the 70s.
Hippies was a like think of like bell-bottom, high-waisted bell-bottom jeans.
Okay,
tight
you know
shirts
what?
that are tucked in.
All I know is that I can't have Jinko jeans, so it doesn't matter. Anyway. You're in the past. You have found yourselves with... was it Mark? What was his name?
I don't think we ever actually gave him a name.
Mr. Faulkner.
No, you did. Grandpa Faulkner.
Adam Faulkner? Was it Adam?
I thought it was like Steven.
Universe?
Hold on, I'm gonna go check the...
No, I think we've determined that Danny's dad's name is Steven.
Oh, okay, so it's something other than Steven.
Not Steven. Okay. So you found yourselves... Oh, this is actually the correct time for that. The 70s is exactly what they were making fun of when they did that. Anyway. So you're back in time. You're in the dorm. The place is cold as shit. It's actually really cold. Y'all are out. You guys have been hidden away for the night. Do you guys want to do anything before we skip to morning?
I grab a blanket and huddle up by myself.
Are you in... I forget, are you all in a room together or what?
Yeah, I think Mr. Faulkner brought us all into his room.
Mr.
and was reluctant to bunk with Baerry.
Yep. Because you brought very confusing gender stuff into the 70s.
The 70s.
Which, I mean, yes, there was a bunch of gender stuff going on, but it did not have the same, nomenclature. And also, it was not in, like, middle of fuck nowhere, New Jersey. So.
Yeah.
I mean, New York. Stonewall was a decade ago?
1969.
Yeah, less than a decade ago.
Yeah. Less than half a decade, potentially, depending on what part of the 70s.
Well, this is definitely, it's after 1977. I've said that
Oh, okay.
it has to be after 1977. That's it.
Okay.
It's the only
Because
rule.
there are video game references.
Yes,
So 78 is a good one.
sure. All right,
There are references to video game.
well, it's more like there's references to the video game console, although I don't even remember. There was references to a thing, but I guess that,
Could be later.
yeah, it could be, yeah, the game that I made reference to before was in 1980, so that's late. That has to be later anyway. Whatever.
We could just retcon the reference.
I can't retcon that reference. That was too long ago. It's important too.
You can retcon it.
Yeah.
Nobody
No.
would remember if you didn't say
The
it.
reference was the whole episode.
That was the game for several episodes. No,
No,
was
it was
it?
only one.
Yeah, no, but it was the whole. That was the whole thing. That it was Adventure from Atari. It was the super important. Anyway, that's 1980, so that's later. But all right, so stuff. Come on, yeah.
We go to snooze.
All right.
Who's that?
Rhythm.
The
Feel
morning
the rhythm,
has
feel
come.
the rhyme.
All right, so morning is coming. It's the middle of the night in
Gross.
winter. You have been traveled far back into the past, and you are returned. You wake up in the morning. All of the people with you, the people from this time, are already awake, and they have left. You're on your own. Where do
Okay.
you go?
Can I try to open a portal into Otherworld?
You can try. Roll will.
All right. Gotta go in the right channel. You have so many channel. 1.
You don't manage to open a portal.
That's not good.
I want to try to open a portal with my proximity to Grandpa.
Go ahead. Roll will.
Okay. No.
That is both the number and also my answer to him, to the character. Yeah, no, nothing happens. You look outside.
Danny gets a headache.
Yeah. You hear sound coming from downstairs.
Let's go downstairs. I'm hungry.
I should have we gotten clothes to be accustomed to this weather yet?
You're in a building.
Yeah.
Eh,
It
I
is
still feel
cold
like
though.
I still feel the chill, you know. I
There's-
need some.
You can borrow Grandpa Faulkner's clothes, or you can go cold.
Like, we're in a school. I think there is at least heaters.
Well,
It's in the 70s. There's
Yeah, they probably had, like-
radiators.
Yeah, there's probably like oil radiators in some rooms.
no, there would
Though
be a
if,
central heating system, but it wouldn't
If
be.
the school's as badly funded as it is in the present, maybe the parents had to provide the heaters.
So you go
Well,
downstairs.
you probably would know the answer to that if you ever listened to your grandpa talking about all the stories during Thanksgivings. Back in my age, I had to walk 2 miles uphill both ways in a school without
Back-
heat.
Back in my day, back when I was just a youngin' like you.
Can I just
but
say
older.
that like having old people's stories told against a creepy background music makes them sound a lot different.
I can't hear the background music. Well, I
You've
think
got your rhythm too low.
It is
back
low.
back in my day, when I was a youngin', I went to a school where they gave us magical powers.
Okay, Grandpa, that's enough eggnog for you.
Alright, so you go downstairs. You pad your way through the familiar halls that you know fairly well. To the left, you see that the area that is normally your rec area is locked away. To the right, you see the hall. To the right, you see the doors to the foodery.
The foodery.
Oh, so
What-
we're in a medieval castle now.
Shut up. What else do you call it? What do you call
A
it?
cafeteria?
It's not a cafeteria, though.
Dining hall?
Sure.
Mess hall, maybe?
That hall's probably more accurate.
Yeah, mess hall.
You go into the. Yeah. You peek your heads around and look into the hall. There you see.
Of mess.
There you see the students. All of them. There are not many, because it's over the holiday break, but there are 12 students who are all standing at parade rest next to their chairs at the table. They are all wearing what appear to be school uniforms, which are all gray with red ties. The girls are wearing skirts, the boys are wearing slacks, and that's about it.
Alright.
Parade rest?
Baerry is going
What else?
to...
What else do you call it? You know, like the kind of. Isn't that?
No,
parade
I
rest?
know. I know parade rest. But like, I guess the school was a lot more government oriented back in the day.
Without access to Otherworld, Baerry is going to run to the bathroom.
Do you know where the bathrooms are?
I assume that they wouldn't have changed.
The ones on the second floor haven't. Do you go back upstairs?
Sure, just go I go to the bathroom that, what was the bathroom that Jack pulled me into?
That'd be upstairs.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean the one where he got really angry at you?
And
No,
then
that
had
would be at
pan-
the that was at the school.
Oh.
Like
Oh yeah, that's true.
By the
that's
way,
a really far away. That's like half a mile.
Barry's going to use a bathroom, doesn't matter which one.
Okay, you have to go upstairs. The bathrooms that are downstairs are behind that locked door.
Alright. Yeah.
I'm gonna wait outside the bathroom because it's weird seeing all of these like teenagers wearing just gray uniforms standing with their arms behind their back. It's like, okay, this is weird. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's like everyone's the Mormons.
Jack, do you continue to watch as they have their breakfast?
Continue to watch them.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right.
They eat human. Oh no.
Soylent
You watch as the food is carried in by by two people. It is pancakes. They don't appear to be. It is pancakes, but they don't have anything on them. They're just plain pancakes. And they
Dry?
look kind of dry.
Oh.
The pancakes are. There are 3 on each plate. They are placed in front of each child. Then the adults move and sit at the ends of the table, at which point, in unison, all 12 students move their chairs behind, slide in front of them, and then scoot them forward in the correct manner so that they are sitting in exact unison in front of their food.
Spooky.
One of the two adults rings a bell, and the children begin to eat.
I really feel like I don't know why we're doing here. I don't know if it's just like an accident or anything.
It was kind of an accident.
I just want to go home. I want to go back and try to like I don't know, like be entertained back with like our old technologies, not try to be babysat by your grandfather.
Well, you see what
Grandfather
happened
is
was
younger than you.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Isn't Jack older? Like, isn't Jack 16?
What?
No,
Jack's
No, Jack's 13.
No,
I thought Jack was the oldest.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the oldest, but I'm
Yeah.
not like
We're all
actual high
11 and
school.
12.
Yeah, I'm 12.
Okay, how old is the oldest you can be in middle school?
The oldest you can be is
13?
13.
Huh?
13.
Okay,
Yeah.
then the grandfather is that, okay? Because this is a middle school.
True.
I thought
I
it was just
mean-
a general boarding school with connections to both elementary, middle, and high school.
Those are at different locations.
I mean,
Well,
Okay.
I mean,
Moses
to
is-
be fair, the middle school in my town used to be the high school.
Well, yeah, anyway, it's not important. Technically, the inspiration for this did used to be a high school, but I am just... Doesn't matter, okay? It's the same. Anyway. So that's that. What do you do, Jack?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do you do?
Well,
Exist.
I guess right now maybe like try to have like Noah out and try to sneak in to see if like there's any spiritual beings like around here that we might be able to interact with.
Okay.
Yeah, because right now I'm just gonna try to go for the beeline on trying to get the way back home, even if it means like, okay, Noah, you need to be stealthy self, and no matter what happens, just try to act natural. No freaking out, no anything.
Okay. I can certainly try.
Alrighty then. Let's do this. So, yeah, I'm just like walking around like the cafeteria, just trying to like look at like every single group of people there, just getting a feeling for like, this environment. It's clearly like very much a promise here. This is like not like my usual stomping ground in which I usually have like a poll of popularity here.
Mm-hmm.
That you lost.
Excuse me, I wasn't talking about the election.
Oh, the costume party? You lost?
Yeah. Well, alright. So you guys keep on going. Noah goes in and sneaks around. He manages to get into the kitchen. You hear him, you can feel him moving around in the kitchen. You feel odd. There seems to be something about your connection to him that feels different than it did in 2010. Especially different from where you are now. In fact, it feels like this was something that was kind of weird that you were feeling when you were back home. Something is up. What do you do?
I I try to have like Noah enact some sort of ability to see like what is different or
Suddenly, you feel something a lot stronger coming from Noah. You feel fear. Your eyes glaze over and you can see through Noah's, and you look upon a figure. The figure is wearing what appears to be something between a chef's outfit and an army uniform, and the figure is wielding a cleaver. He begins to chase Noah around the kitchen.
Okay.
He is not happy.
God. I just tried to tell Noah, okay, Noah, just try to run back here. Just try to run back here, but just try to like fade into the background, like when you get close to us, okay? To like lose feel of this show.
I can't really. Ah! He runs. He's running. He runs back and forth. He runs around the kitchen. He's making so much noise, the people in the room are beginning to notice. Finally, he dodges, and he manages to make it away somewhere. He manages to fly and jump through the window of a door, crashing the glass. You can feel the scrapes of the glass on his skin as if it was cutting you. He goes down. He's in the dark.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to the kitchen. Like try to see if I could recuperate Noah right now.
What's that?
I'm gonna try to head over to the kitchen to try to see if I could recover Noah before he gets taken.
You walk.
No, he's not. He's not in the kitchen.
Oh well.
He jumped out of a window.
Yeah.
Well, he jumped through a door window.
Oh,
You walk through the room with all of the students and the two adults. The two adults immediately stand up and slam their chairs behind them, looking at you. Who are you? We told that little sneak you don't belong here. One of them reaches forward and tries to grab you by your shirt's collar.
Oh no. Oh.
Do you try to avoid?
I'm gonna try to avoid once. And if they
Okay.
don't,
Roll
yes.
athletics.
Athletics, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Yeah. You know something?
Hey, just...
Wait. No. You know what? I'm not gonna do athletics. Like, if they're gonna try to grab me and try to be like intimidating that way, there's only one way out of this.
To fight?
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Alright, you can definitely try.
This has been a long time coming. Like a real long time coming.
We finally get to see Jack fight an adult.
Go ahead.
This is finally it. Let me just go ahead and get my...
Go.
Did you not have your character sheet up?
Nope, I don't have my character sheet up.
Really? I made a joke about not having character sheets prepared.
And now the joke is rude because I actually did that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, but seriously though, it's just relatively quick. Like, oh shoot, wrong person.
What, did you open up Eve?
No, I opened up a character named Dennis.
Dennis?
Dennis?
Is it like a backup character or something? Who the
Somewhat,
fuck would
yes.
be named Dennis? Nobody's named Dennis.
Okay.
In real life.
All right,
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
Come on,
Okay. Okay.
Roll.
Come on,
Now-
Dennis, roll.
Come on, Dennis Leary.
roll,
Okay,
fight. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah. Fight.
This music
Dang it.
reminds me of the Twilight beasts from Twilight Princess.
Dang it.
Turn that down a little.
Dang it.
This
Zero.
is really good music. All right, that's what you want to do.
Yes.
The adult human man who has grabbed you by the collar pushes you to the ceiling and punches your face, and you're instantly knocked out.
Oh yeah, this is a school in the 70s. They have
This is what you get for picking fights with adults.
in the 70s when teachers were allowed to hit kids.
Yeah, there's a little more
I
to
don't
it
think
than
they
that.
were allowed to hit them that much.
Hey,
Well,
you two.
Who's gonna complain? His parents?
You two. Barry. Danny,
What?
roll notice.
I'm like in a completely different room.
You're both
Yeah.
upstairs.
He just bashed his head against the ceiling. You might have heard it.
Yeah.
2.
2.
Okay, so you both notice. You hear screams, yells, and a loud thud from downstairs.
Ugh.
Gotta turn this music down a little bit.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a smidge.
You have to
It's
admit,
bumping
though.
though.
Yeah, no, I love this guy. It's I can't really use this music very often, the like hard aggressive synth stuff, but it is great for this kind of scene.
I don't even know where I.
This is royalty free, right?
Oh yeah. Everything I grab everything from a few different royalty free channels.
Okay.
I've got a few on hand on my for my channel on my one of my YouTubes. This one's not Kevin Mc whatever, but the
McLeod.
next
Yeah.
one will be.
That I could tell because it's definitely not his style.
Half of the ones tonight have been though.
Yeah.
So we're upstairs. Barry's in the bathroom. Danny's just sitting outside of
Yeah.
it.
And you hear the
And then-
loudness from downstairs. Do you go
And
to
then there-
investigate, Danny?
Rah, rah, rah. Bang.
Barry washes their hands and comes out.
Danny, Barry, do you try to investigate?
I think something's going on.
Where's Jack?
He's downstairs.
Oh.
Do you go check?
I'm gonna see if I can pink around. Pink? I'm gonna see if I can pink around. Just like stay in the stairwell, but see if like.
Well, no, the doors are closed.
Oh, is there a window to the door?
No, it's the doors.
Wait, shouldn't it be? I thought there was a window and it broke.
No, that's in the kitchen.
That's a different door.
A very different door.
All right. I'm gonna send Christine in.
Okay. Christine goes in. You can instantly feel her leaving. In fact, this is the first time you felt this way because you felt wrong until she showed up. But this is the first time since then that she's been away from you. You feel very...
Is there something else I can help with?
Shut up, Siri. You feel very different from the way you did before, whenever she would leave. In fact, every foot she walks away from you, you feel it as if your ties to her are being strained.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna immediately call her back as soon as she takes like 3 steps, and I realize, hey, that's not good.
It's like, oh no, I feel
Alright.
bad.
She comes back to you. Her eyes are glowing with fire, though.
That's not good.
She wants to fight.
Something's wrong. Something's very wrong.
Something's very wrong.
We do not have times for your puns, Baerry.
I
Something's
was about
wrong.
to say
damn
this
it.
is no time for puns.
Feels like a pun on the level of bismuth, which is not a good level of puns, to be honest. Anyway. So. Yes. Something is very wrong. Jack is being pulled downstairs. To the basement.
Oh, yeah. Barry's immediately gonna go quiet. Barry knows what's going on. Barry's also been dragged to the basement for sneaking into the kitchen.
You hear commotion. The other kids are, however, dismissed. You see the 12 students sent back to their rooms. Do you avoid them? Talk to them? What do you do?
I assume they're gonna bump into us because we're in the hallway to the upstairs.
Well, yeah, but you can tell that they're coming. What are you gonna try to? Are you gonna try to avoid them, or are you just gonna be like, "Hi, we're also here"?
Question about the
probably-
school. Is it an all-boys school at
It
this
is
point?
not.
Okay. Do we have school uniforms?
You do not right now. However, you can go and find them.
Yeah, I'm gonna run off and try and find.
All right. Do you go to the girls' rooms to try to find a girls' uniform, or do you try to get a boys' uniform?
Which dorms are closest?
The girls' dorms are actually closer on this side.
All right. I am going to grab. I'm gonna grab Danny and drag you to try and find a uniform to
Okay.
guys.
All right.
I'm
so
going now.
Baerry and Danny are dragged. Baerry drags Danny to the girls' dorms, and they start looking through some of the rooms. Only 2 of the rooms look like they are currently being used. The rest are closed off.
All right, so we'll definitely
Are
not
they locked?
They aren't locked, no. It's just that they aren't being used. You can tell when you walk inside that they've been cleaned.
All right. But are there spare clothes?
There are.
All right. I quickly toss a pair to Danny and start to put on a pair.
Okay.
Okay. I guess Danny puts on a skirt for the first time in his life.
Oh, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, so...
There's surely no way this will come back to him later in life.
I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
That's a great... Anyway.
It's a great name.
But yeah,
All right.
so you're both in girls' uniforms and in the girls' dorms in one of the rooms. You're about the
Alright.
same size, actually. Even though you're a couple years different. So you're able to use the...
Only a couple months.
Well, okay. In any case, you're about the same
Well-
size. You're able to use the same girls' as uniforms. So that's important.
Okay.
We don't want them to see us.
Well, yeah, but like, I can definitely feel that something is off.
What is
Yeah,
it? The
the-
background music that's letting you know. I love background music.
Not-
Banjo-Kazooie, or
Not
Banjo-Kazooie.
not even meta knowledge background music. Just the kids just standing there, perfect full attention, at an empty table. Just it
got-
spooked Danny.
I gotta say, meta knowledge background music sounds like a skill that should be in this game. It's like you're able to use meta knowledge if you have the right skills, and like one of them is background music. But yeah, no. So
Hold on.
So yeah, you're spooked. You hear the two girls come in. They're around. They seem to be fine.
All right.
Oh no.
Do you go talk to them, or?
That's a 4/4 string ostinato in D minor. Every sailor knows that means certain death.
We should probably sneak down to the basement. I know I have a pretty good idea of where they're going to be taking Jack.
Yeah.
You might think you do. We'll see. Okay.
This is different from the room that Danny went in, right?
Yes.
What Barry's thinking of. This is not the detention room that Danny got put in.
No, that was at
that
school.
The counselor then got in trouble for.
The one Baerry
got taken to the storage room in the basement of the kitchen.
Yeah.
They are two different places.
Yeah, Barry's thinking it's the storage room.
Yeah. No, Barry got put in an unfinished room. Danny was put in, like, detention, but it was just, like, a single room with nothing in it.
Do you go?
So
you go.
We go.
Alright. I'm gonna need both of you to make sneak rolls, but it's not gonna be too high of DC for this.
Alright.
Okay, let us roll stealth.
It's gonna be just a straight thing, no offer for me.
I get plus
1,
2,
3.
Crunch.
crunch.
I actually have some Tootsie Pops.
3.
I actually also have Tootsie Pops.
I haven't had Tootsie Pops in a couple months.
I
might
got
go have
Tootsie
a
Pops
Tootsie
for
Pop.
the.
Go get a Tootsie
discount.
Pop.
I might go get a Tootsie Pop.
Crunch it directly into the microphone.
Oh god, that would destroy my teeth. You know how hard these things are?
They are not
That's
hard
what-
at all.
Well, that's why you gotta lick it 3 times.
Oh yeah, true.
1, 2.
I'm trying to find
3.
a flavor that's not cherry. Oh sweet, orange, my favorite.
Wait a minute. When
Hell
the Tootsie
yeah.
Roll Pop commercial literally be airing right now?
It airs every year.
No,
I
I
mean,
mean in the 70s.
Is that when it came out? By the way, I have a Tootsie Pop in my mouth now.
I also have a Tootsie Pop.
Let's see. When did
This
the
one's
Tootsie
chocolate.
Pop
Oh my
come
god,
out?
I have to. I almost grabbed my
Yeah, Tootsie Pops have been out for a while.
Huh?
So I usually put my drawing stylus in my mouth to hold it. And I forgot that what I had just put in my mouth was a Tootsie Pop, so I grabbed the Tootsie Pop and was about to start drawing with the stick. Just by pure muscle memory.
Okay. When did the Mr. Owl commercial come out?
Okay, anyway. Back to the game. So y'all are able to sneak downstairs. You're able to very easily get past the two girls in the room. The other people that are around don't seem to take note of you either. The boys who are in the middle area and those that are going back to their dorms. You manage to make your way downstairs. Making my way down. You make your way downstairs.
Walking fast. Faces passing them homebound.
Rhythm
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
You manage to make your way downstairs. You go through the doors into the dining area. As you remember from just now, the dining area is not with many tables, and in fact only has one table that is set for 12 people. All of the food is there and unfinished, which is unfortunate for the people eating it. They go to the kitchen. You two go to the kitchen. In the kitchen, you find yourselves looking at the chef, who appears to be in something that is somewhere between a chef's uniform and a military uniform. I don't know how to describe this. I can go get a picture, though.
Yeah, sure.
An army chef.
Yeah. I mean, no, literally it's the military cook uniform. I'm just trying to...
Yeah.
They have, like, a weird, like, slightly different uniform. They have a weird uniform for cooks, but they have a specific thing for cooks.
Yeah, army chefs.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
it's
he?
that.
Does he have just the straight up, just boring white, or does he have like a red hat?
I don't know. Red hat.
Fun. He's got a red hat and an ascot.
He's the. Oh wait, I forgot.
That
I was
one's.
about to.
I think that one has French inspiration. Like that particular chef has French training. That ascot thing is something they do in France. That's a French cooking thing.
Maybe.
They that's what you use to indicate that you're the head chef. Anyway, I know that from anime. Anyway,
Anime.
Animaniacs. So you guys managed to sneak around the chef because he is pissed. He seems to be yelling about a turkey. And you get to the door. The door to the basement, which is right next to the door to the freezer and the door to the refrigerator, is its glass is broken and it is going down the stairs. And you enter that way. And that's where I will let you go where you want to go.
Okay, but first, I can confirm the Mr. Owl commercials would have been on around this time. It came out in 1970.
Awesome. I gotta say, I am Tootsie Poppin'. I got the only Tootsie Pop out of my Tootsie Pops that was not only does it have a Tootsie thing in it, it is also chocolate flavor.
Yeah. I don't like the chocolate ones.
That's because the chocolate ones taste like the Tootsie Rolls, so
It
it's
just
just
tastes like
basically
Tootsie.
one giant Tootsie Pop with the wrong texture.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's crunchy. It's crunchy chocolate,
I did,
but
crunchy
not like
Tootsie.
good crunchy. It's not snappy crunchy. It is crunch.
Crunch.
And I'm not a fan.
The
It's
best.
hard crunchy, not soft crunchy.
Or,
I gotta say, the best chocolate, in my opinion, is really high cocoa content chocolate.
I do like dark chocolate. Of Hershey's, Special Dark is my favorite.
That's not even dark chocolate.
I know it's not really dark chocolate, but I do like dark chocolate.
You know what's funny about Hershey's is that if you go
What?
to the British, they will say that Hershey's looks dark, like regular ass Hershey's milk chocolate. That looks
Regular
like
ass milk chocolate Hershey's.
Yeah, because they have their chocolate so sugary.
Yeah.
I go up to 98%.
That's baking chocolate. You're eating baking chocolate.
No, baking chocolate's sweeter actually. They put sugar in baking chocolate.
You're like that episode of fucking Baby Looney Tunes where Daffy takes fucking baking chocolate out of the cabinet and eats it, and he's going like.
Baking chocolate is too sweet. They put sugar in it. Anyway, so y'all are downstairs. What do you do?
I make a beeline for the door, in the storage door.
All right.
I follow.
You attempt to make a beeline towards the storage in the weird unfinished part of the basement. However, everything looks really very different. As you walk, in fact, it looks more and more different the farther you walk in that
Is the
direction.
layout at least the same?
For the most part. However, none of the walls are the same. So, no.
Damn it.
But, the farther you go, the less and less like a basement it looks. And the more and more it looks like a military facility. And when did the music stop playing?
I told you. What?
I think it was at some point during the Tootsie Roll talk.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh wow. Someone ported Cave Story to the Dreamcast.
Why?
Why not? It's been ported to just about every fucking thing else.
Yeah, it's like the Doom of platformers.
Doom is the doom of... Anyway.
Doom is not a platformer. It's a first-person shooter. I'm sorry, but
It's
can't
barely a
even
first-person shooter.
no, it is absolutely a first-person
It's a shooter in first person.
It has no platforming. Like there's
No
jumping.
jumping.
There's also no
You just
aiming
walk.
your gun.
That's
Yes, there
because
is.
That's because it was released at a time that not everyone had a mouse.
It's because the layout is 2D. It's just that it looks 3D.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
also,
it's
it's because it was released at a time where not everyone had a mouse. That's why it controls weird with the mouse. Like, you push the mouse forward to move.
No, that
I
sounds
hate it.
horrible.
I hate it. It's terrible. I hate it.
Anywho, I need to navigate to the door.
Okay. You can try.
Okay. What do I roll?
You don't.
Your
You
legs.
just go that way.
Roll
Okay.
your ankle. Take damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I guess I make it to the door then.
Yeah. See, there isn't a door.
What?
It's a hallway.
Oh.
Yeah.
The in fact, the hallway appears to be very long and clean. The walls are black, shining, as if made of maybe stone, metal, plastic. You're not really sure. There are lights every 5 feet hanging from the ceiling in little things. Ceiling things, ceiling lights.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that there are doors, black doors, along the sides of the hall. What do you do?
But there's no door.
The door that you remember is not there. That leads to this hallway.
All right.
I can assume that at one point when it stopped being overtly military funded, they kind of probably filled in this area, which is why the basement is so unfinished in modern times.
All right. Is Jack anywhere nearby?
You cannot see him. You have to check
Do the
for it.
doors have windows?
They do.
Uh,
Do you go
what
check?
Danny's gonna do is every now and then, like basically at every door, he's just gonna like press his ear up against it to see if he can hear anything.
The first few you don't hear anything. Do you look?
I get a little peek.
You probably have to stand on your tiptoes.
Probably would. I am like
Unless they have the window for like food trays.
No, they do also
let's
have
see.
that, yes.
Danny
Okay.
is 4'8".
They look like hospital doors. You know what I mean?
That's what I was assuming.
I thought you were talking like asylum doors.
Yeah. Yeah, like asylum doors.
Okay, so yeah, they'd probably have the slot to slide in trays of food at the bottom that you could peek through.
Yeah.
Slot with a flap or just an open slot?
Flap.
The kind that you would slide or the...
Flap or like a...
Flap.
Okay. I'm going to assume spring-loaded flap, like, top to bottom. So that the flap doesn't mush against the food.
Alright, I was thinking it's the kind that you like slide open, like you slide the window open.
Yeah, like it's got a little
sheet of
handle on the
metal.
outside.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's
Like
the kind
basically
where
a
you
handle.
No, it's the kind where you kind of like shove it in and then it just like pushes through and then pops back down on the other side so that the people can't thing. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
There is a thing on the door.
There's a food opening.
Yes. As well.
Alright,
as
I
a
guess
window.
we're gonna start peeking through them.
All right.
What do you roll? Notice?
I shall
Roll notice.
turn it into a visual opening.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Notice? Let me roll notice. Also a 1.
Alright. The first few doors, you don't see anything. You don't hear anything. They just look normal on the inside. They appear to be rooms. Half of them appear to be padded, half of them not. But they are just isolation chambers. Each one has a bed and a small desk and no window.
It's a little hard to have a window. We are underground.
Yeah. The farther you go, the creepier it gets. And finally, you begin to see. The first one that you see something inside has a note on the outside. It says it is subject A114.
Oh.
Making steak sauce here.
You look inside.
I look
Yeah?
inside.
Inside A114, the walls are covered in some kind of black goo.
Can I stick my finger through the... No, I probably can't.
Do we see anything in there besides goo-covered walls?
Yes, you see a figure sitting on the bed. The figure,
Jack, is that you?
I
the
don't think it's
figure
Jack.
is unresponsive. It is rocking back and forward, and it appears to have a very small, basically like an orb in its hands.
Oh, that's not Jack. Jack doesn't have an orb.
The orb
No.
moves and turns around, and you see that it actually appears to be has a face. It is something alive that is a small, fluffy ball. It's also kind of
Alright.
squishy.
Alright, let's close the flap and move on to the next.
Let's close the flap to the steak sauce room.
Yeah?
The walls are covered in steak sauce.
Yeah.
You open the flap and your nose gets punched with Worcestershire sauce smell.
Worcestershire.
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 Worcestershire. Next door.
I'm just
Actually,
gonna
that should have been A113, by the way. Sorry. I got my numbering wrong.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna keep peeking in until we find Jack.
Yeah, okay. The next one, you look inside, there is another figure. This one is also child-sized. You know, it appears to be a child. However, the figure is holding something. The figure isn't holding anything, and instead there is another figure inside there, which appears to be a dog of some sort.
Close the flap. That's not Jack.
The next subject, the next one is subject B12. B12 does not appear to have anyone in it until you look to the ceiling. There on the ceiling, there is a child figure who is partially wrapped in spider webs next to a
Alright,
giant
close
spider.
this flap. Close the flap. Move on to the next one. It's not Jack.
Barry is spooketh.
No, Barry just doesn't want to mess with them. Barry's only just looking for Jack. Barry doesn't care about these people.
Well, you pass by many, many more children who have spirits. Or at least that's what they appear to be. But none of them seem to be Jack.
Responsive.
Or responsive. Yeah. You go further and further in until finally you make it to the end of the hall. Jack has not been in any of the rooms.
Can I feel the wall at the end to see if there's like a secret door?
Oh no, there's a gap. It goes into another room.
Alright, go in the other room.
The other room appears to be a large facility. It has the same shiny black and white aesthetic that the previous rooms have had. That the hall had. You look around and you see many, many more. However, each of these rooms has a file hanging from the door.
Okay. Is there any that doesn't have a file?
Not here.
All right, I want to go towards the end. Let's start from the end.
Alright? You go to the very end of the room. The room is 2 stories tall. You go to the very other end of the room. The first room that you look at doesn't have anyone inside of it, but it has a file on the door. Do you check the file?
Sure.
The file, which the number, I'm too lazy to say what the number is. The file, you look inside, and the file begins describing something. An experiment. The test subject has been facilitating our processes. Test subject has agreed to be removed from the anomalous thing. The test subject has agreed to be removed from the anomalous binding. We have proceeded with test 001. Test 001 was to prove that the subject could survive without the anomalous creature. The 2 were placed in chambers 50 feet apart. Those 2 chambers were then sealed with lead. Instantly, as soon as the lead sheeting was covering the last bit, the one with the creature began to shake, as if the creature was distressed. The subject and the creature were then moved, the 2 rooms being moved farther and farther apart. This caused more and more distress in the creature. It was not long before the subject also began to experience pain. Through the communication link, we were able to hear what the subject said. No! No! I can't, I don't want this anymore! The subject was under distress. We continued with the experiment. When the subject and the experiment were moved 200 feet apart, the anomalous creature stopped causing movement, and the subject passed out. The subject was returned to his room for study, while the anomalous creature was kept within the chamber for the remainder of the evening. And that's where it stops.
All right. So so it seems like lead causes. It seems like lead severs or weakens connections between people and their spirits, is what I gleaned from that. So I am going to put Christine on my back. I'm going to pull her out of the bag and put her on my back, and try to see if she can figure out where Jack is.
I think he's through there. She points through a pair of double doors that is only right next to the door that you are actually looking at.
All right, go in. Let's go in.
Through those double doors, you enter another room. This room is not lined with rooms. This other room appears to be instead full of equipment. The walls are lined with computers, all of which appear to be massive and over-designed, and there are several implements that appear to be, frankly, terrifying in the middle of the room. You can see the two chambers mentioned before, along with other chambers. A pair of which are made of steel mesh, and that is where you see Jack, who is currently sitting within one of the two cages, the other cage having Noah inside of it. Hey Jack,
All right.
This is where you are.
Hey, let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out right now, or else you will suffer my wrath. I tell you, let me live peacefully. I just want to know where I was and how to get back home. Please, you have to let me out. I will seriously rip your guys' head apart if you guys don't let me out right now. I'm freaking tearing off your heads.
Jack,
It's us.
are there any adults in the room at the moment?
There are two.
Damn it.
I will wave to Jack, trying to be stealthy about it.
You know he's gonna be like, let me out.
Wait, will Jack recognize us with our awesome disguises?
I don't know.
Jack, how observant are you?
He might not recognize Danny.
Jack would basically go, is that a bunch of girls there trying to wave at me?
All right.
I put my finger over her mouth to shush.
There are two adults in the room. One is the man who brought Jack down here. He has a crew cut and appears to be almost in a military uniform. The other is a woman with blonde hair, glasses, and a lab coat.
Hello, nurse.
You see these two as they begin to do things with the computers in front of Jack. All right, another test subject.
Are there plugs, like outlets?
No.
Okay.
Just, I point. Is there any like exposed wires?
No.
This is a well-funded military project.
This
In the 70s, where things, where they wouldn't have any of this equipment, they couldn't buy it from anywhere.
Yeah.
Like later on, you could buy equipment stock, but at this point, you couldn't buy like these kinds of computers stock. You know what I mean? They would have had to buy
Which
them
means
custom.
they'll probably be expensive if we break them. Oh my god, is it running on the magnetic reel tape?
You do actually see some reel-to-reel things in the
Jack.
background.
Danny, do you have magnets?
You see the late. You see.
home? Oh, do you have my No, you don't have my DS. Huh? Your phone. Take a picture of all this.
You see the lady stand up. You see her, the woman scientist, as she begins to do a couple things on the computer, and then starts a tape recording. Recording. Sorry.
Oh god, it's got to be one of those giant ass tape recorders.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Subject appears to be foreign. Like,
you people don't understand about diversity, do you?
Oh, this would be before
the
Puerto Rico
1970s.
became a it'd be before Puerto Rico was
Is
a
it?
territory.
is it? I thought Puerto Rico was 1800s. Maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, no, 1917 is when it became a territory.
Look, I was going to say one of those bullshit like race terms from like racial science back in the 30s, which was complete fucking bullshit, but I didn't know those terms because they're not actual scientific terms, so I just said foreign instead. Anyway.
Oh my god, I just swallowed the core of the Tootsie Pop and it went down rough.
Ugh.
I didn't suck on it hard enough.
Anyway,
Right.
the professor... Subject is undergoing experiment number 1, severing. The severing process.
Press random buttons. Quick.
Severing?
I'm gonna press random buttons. I'm gonna press whatever buttons I can find.
There are no buttons within reach for you. All of them are up there or next to the cage.
Looky here.
Right now, we are kind of like hiding behind the big lead boxes.
You know, you're on the other side from the big red lead boxes. She
You know what?
begins to press keys.
I pull Christine out and I make her go battle mode.
She flips a couple switches, and electricity begins to go through the cages, shocking both Noah and Jack.
Christine, break stuff. You're good at breaking stuff. Set stuff on fire. Break it.
Christine begins, and fire rages along her body as she begins to light the lab on fire.
Okay. That's gonna ruin all their research, so I'm happy.
The man turns around and sees you.
Let me out. Whoever is saving me.
Students! You do not belong down here! He stands up and he begins to walk towards you, cracking his neck.
Can I want to grab his leg and try to go to Otherworld.
You can certainly try, but that's going to
All
require a fight and a will roll.
Fight 0.
It's just none of our days. We're fighting.
I got all blanks for fight.
Boy, oh boy.
He cracks his fingers, and he kicks you 10 feet.
Oh.
Children, you know not to come down here.
Punch him!
I'm gonna bring out Azrael and have Azrael punch the adult man.
Oh God.
Your two spirits go and try to attack the military man, and he begins to grin. Ah, finally, a challenge. He reaches to the side, and he closes his eyes, and in his hand forms a sword.
Oh fuck. Shit. Christine doesn't have her. Does Christine have her scythe? Or not scythe? Pitchfork.
She does not.
Does Azrael have any weapons?
Have you been imagining him with weapons?
I think he had a sword when he was in dumb battle form.
Then he has a sword.
Okay,
Sword.
The man lifts his blade and it shines and shimmers.
Oh my god. Is your last name Colt?
No.
Okay, then I have no qualms.
I am Sergeant S. Steele. And you will.
That's in character
Burst out
laughing.
laughing.
That's such a stupid
Steel?
Sergeant Steele? Did you choose that name? Like, all props if you chose that name. I sometimes choose spell my name with different letters.
He just rolls his eyes.
Talk about
and
typecasting.
Yeah, I want to try to provoke him to make him that's.
You have to roll provoke.
I am good at provoking.
Yep, you are.
Steel is
It sounds like a character from a comic. 1.
You should know that I am a good fucking demon slayer. And he reaches with his sword and he slashes at Christine.
All right.
Christine gets a slash across her chest. This is the first time you've actually felt her get cut. Yes, she's been hurt before. However, she's only ever been hurt by other spirits. This is the first time something that isn't quite a spirit has affected her.
All right.
And she is cut about 1 inch deep from her shoulder down to what is it, like like
clavicle?
No, the one
Trapezies?
the rib, like the area like at the top of the ribs, like right below like the
Clavicle.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right.
Slash.
Seeing that, next time he tries to come for a slash, I want to make Christine go small mode.
Oh,
Right.
no, I think you mean the sternum.
Sternum.
Maybe?
I want to try and make it so
below that. The thing with below the titty. You know, like that area right below.
Oh, abdominal.
Yeah, sure.
Your ab. All right. Next time he goes to strike, I want to make Christine like smaller to try and make it harder to hit her. Like only shrink her as he's trying to attack her.
You managed to do that. However, this is when Azrael comes in and begins to try to attack. He immediately deflects Azrael's blade strike, elbows Azrael in the stomach, and
Ow.
shots. And remember, everything that your spirits are feeling, you feel.
All right. As he does this, can small Christine go under his legs, and then I want to make her back into big Christine to try and flank him?
Yes. You manage to flank him. She is behind. What do you do?
I would just like to
Get
state,
him in a bear hug.
he did just elbow solid rock.
Yeah, and you felt fucking hurt.
Yeah, I wanna
strong
bear hug him.
All right, you manage to get him from behind. You don't manage to pin his arm, so he's still flailing around, but he can't really reach Christine super well with his blade from here.
That's good. I want to try and go back to Otherworld now with him.
Before that, I would like to
Roll
have
will.
Azrael punch the man in the face.
Okay, I'll let you punch the guy first, and then. Okay.
Roll will, Baerry.
Well, I went
Trying to get me out of here, girl.
3.
You manage to pull him to Otherworld.
All right.
However,
Oh.
an important note. You do not pull him to the other world of your time. You do not pull him to your place. You pull him right to hell.
Okay, that's exactly where I was hoping to leave him.
He is in hell, and he laughs.
You are also in hell.
That's fine. This is my world. I'm a prince of hell.
Ah,
Wait.
you don't
We're in my
understand,
world
little
now,
girl.
Not your world. We're in my world now, not your world.
You don't understand. This is what I have been training for.
All right, well, enjoy your training, and I want to try and get back to the overworld and leave him there.
Yeah, you managed to go. You
All
do,
right, so I
however.
Oh.
You do, however, as soon as you're back, and Christine does come with you, however, you do feel a sudden bereft of energy. Something. It feels as if there's a sharp pain in, like, your liver. You know, like that kind of area?
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. And it feels like it's moving around. You don't have any... you can feel that you don't have any power anymore. And you cannot get Christine into power mode anymore. You don't have any strength.
So does she shrink back to her plush self?
Yes.
All right.
You return and she's plush and you're there, and that's about it. And she can't do anything.
All right. I
You
put her in
hoard.
a bag. And then I'm gonna try and
When you cough,
there-
a splatter
yeah.
of blood comes out your mouth.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not.
I'm going to have Azrael.
Just for a
basic-
second, let me cut back to Jack for a bit.
Okay.
Jack, while the two were trying to fight behind you and trying to save you,
Is the room still on fire?
it was as soon as you weren't actively doing it, it was suppressed by fire suppression service things.
Does that
sprinklers.
damage any of the equipment?
It does not appear to, because this is hardened like 50s, 60s, 70s equipment. It's not like heavy electronics. There's not even many microchips in this.
I mean, magnetic tape at least.
Yeah.
Magnetic well, it's behind glass, 1, and 2, the magnetic tape that's like tape that's not inside of something, like actually on a reel, is actually really thick and hard to mess with.
Yeah. You need like an actual magnet to mess with them.
Even then, it's actually a lot harder than like regular tape because it's a lot thicker. And the granules that they magnetically put stuff onto are a lot bigger, so it's a lot harder to. Anyway, it's not important.
Yeah, military grade magnetic tape is a lot harder to fuck with than commercial grade.
It's like it's like a regular hard drive versus like a hardened hard drive. It's a lot harder to mess with. Traditional hard drives are
Knock it
magnetic.
into the electric fence. Knock the stuff.
Okay, no, so back to Jack. While your two friends were trying to save you, the blonde scientist lady did not even turn around. Instead, she has been focusing, staring at you this entire time. Subject 001 is putting up resistance. We will increase the power. She puts her finger on a slider and she pushes it up. And as she pushes it up, you can feel as the watts and amps of the electricity that are coursing through you, shocking you, are increased tenfold. And you can feel the electricity. And you can also feel that your connection with Noah is being further and further away. It's hard for you to focus on.
No.
You can't
No.
sense him through the electric field.
No. Don't do this. I don't know why you're doing this. You do this to me. I swear I will go to any lengths if you try to hurt me. If you don't want this to pierce,
Visualizer is being initiated. She cries out.
Initiated?
Shut up. Initialized. She cries out as she moves her hand up above her head
Danny! I shout and
and
point.
flicks a switch. As she does, the ground in between the two cages opens up, and up comes a small machine. That machine looks something like a Tesla coil, except that, two Tesla coils. Except that inside of them you can very plainly see two glowing green rods of metal inside each of the coils. And you see and sense as the electricity courses between them, and, you can sort of feel the field between them, but there's no electricity coursing between them until...
I shout at Danny and point to it, and just say, "Danny, Azrael, salt, electricity."
Until
Okay.
you see the field begin to visualize, and inside that visualization, a line of red electricity is arcing between 2 points, but those 2 points are not the two Tesla coils, and instead are Jack and Noah. You see a line of red energy connecting their two hearts.
Yeah. I would like to have Azrael go and attack one of the cages.
All right. Roll fight.
If I remember, salt is like very disruptive to electricity, right?
Sort of.
Okay, let me make sure I'm in the right chat. Okay.
You mean unlike Silver's been for the last like 4 times? 2
What?
times?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. Oh shit. Yeah,
Woof.
no, that's been.
-1.
Yeah, no, actually, that magnetic tape, it's a little earlier than that, even. It's thicker than that kind. Sorry.
Yeah. That's a commercial.
Yeah,
Reel-to-reel.
that's the kind of reel-to-reel you use for music. Data reel-to-reels are actually thicker and even harder to mess with. They're also a little bit finer. So you begin to pound on the cage, and yes, you begin to disrupt things. And she reaches her hand to, what are they called? Guillotine switches? No. Knife switch.
Dead man switch?
Knife
Oh.
switch. She reaches her hand to a knife switch. You know, like the kind of switch like Frankenstein, like the big
Yeah.
clunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
She reaches to it, her hand to a knife switch, and she looks up to the sky where a big sheet of metal is hanging from the ceiling. Initiating cutoff sequence in 5, 4,
I want to tackle
3.
her. Can I tackle her?
You tackle her. You manage to disrupt her, and she doesn't grab the switch, and she falls over.
I bite her arm.
Roll fight.
All right. Plot twist: this is gonna be Kamiri Green's grandmother.
If it turns out to be
0.
She
Man,
bleeds.
Jesus, our rolls this day.
I know.
this,
She bleeds. Okay. So, Danny, what do you do?
Okay, so there's a sheet of metal above us?
Yeah, there's a sheet of metal directly above the visualizer machine. It appears to be intended to cut right through the thread between.
Oh, it's a guillotine.
Okay, so Danny, the child, can't really do much for the cages because they are metal and also electrified. So I'm just gonna have Azrael keep attacking them. Actually, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Azrael. How big is the sheet of metal?
It is 5 feet. 5 feet by like 9 feet, I want to say.
Is it lead?
Yes.
Okay. What Azrael is going to do, he is going to grab the sheet and rip it from the ceiling.
All right.
Try to
that's
rip it
gonna
at an
roll
angle so
strength.
it doesn't fall down. Correct?
Yeah.
'Cause I get the
What am I
feeling-
rolling?
Strength. I don't know. Athletics. Whatever the thing is.
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's a straight roll.
Yeah.
Come on, good roll. Fucking goddamn.
0. Jesus Christ.
What is our rolls today?
Deja vu. You guys just say that.
So, Azrael attempts to rip the sheet from the ceiling, but doesn't, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about that. The lady, the scientist lady, manages to stand up and begins to move towards the knife switch. She's gonna grab it in 5 seconds. What do you do?
Grab her ankle and bite her ankle. Try to. I want to. Okay, this is gonna be terrifying, but I want to try and bite her Achilles tendon.
All right, that's gonna require.
Okay.
a fight roll. Fight.
Tendons are tough.
One! I know. I just want to
You
make it harder
managed-
for her to walk.
You manage to bite, but and you draw blood, but she's already standing there. She has her hand on the knife switch.
Is there anything sharp nearby?
Nope.
Can I
I
jump
mean-
up and pull her hair? Like
No.
try and jump up and hang from her hair?
You don't
Oh,
have
no.
enough time for that.
Damn it.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yes.
I am going to have Azrael. Is Azrael fast enough to go to the switch?
No.
Is he fast enough to reach the lady?
No. He's fast enough to reach one of the people in the cages.
Can Christine jump on the lady's face? And just
She
hang
is in
on to
Mary's
it?
bag. Okay, well, while that's going on, Azrael is going to keep messing with the cages, I guess.
Alright, Azrael jumps into the cage that he already busted a hole into, grabs
Wait,
Noah, and
he
jumps out.
busted a hole into it?
Yes!
When did you say that?
Earlier, when you
I
rolled.
didn't hear that. I thought he
Oh,
didn't
well.
roll high enough to do that.
No, it just took him a sec.
Alright, then why not just pull... Why not just break the Tesla coils?
Well, no, you could've
Because
done
the
that,
Tesla
but-
coil. What I'm guessing out of character, the Tesla coil isn't like the visualizer isn't really anything. It is just there as an aesthetic thing that shows
Oh.
that this sheet of metal is coming down and severing the tie.
The
why
visualizer
not
shows
just-
the tie.
Okay. Why not just pull them out then?
That's what Azrael is doing.
That's what he's doing. He's taking
no.
Noah
Oh.
out of the cage.
That is
Oh.
the point.
Okay, I thought he was... Okay. I thought he was just trying to break the cage again.
I mean,
Look,
No.
the whole intention that I had was that Azrael was gonna pull Noah out at the last second, and clunk,
ye-
thing falls down. Scary.
that's what
That's what
happens.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's that. So Noah's saved. The connection is not cut.
Oh,
Noah's
God,
out of the
thank God.
cage.
Jack cannot respond as he still has he currently still has electricity coursing through his body.
A whole bunch, like 7 watts. Whatever. I mean, not watts. Amps. Is it amps that's bad? I don't know.
Amps is bad.
Jack is being tased.
Like
Yeah.
worse than tasing, like 10 times tasing, but bad.
It's fine. Your thing is... Your
Yeah,
person
yeah.
is salt, so they'll be able to handle the electricity well.
Get
Actually, I think
me
salt is a
out.
really good conductor, as well as disruptor, because of the whole path of least resistance.
Yeah, but salt is what like.
Yep.
That's why salt water is one of the best. Anyway, you go.
Alright.
You get Jack out of his cage. You could
Let's
turn off.
run
You could
for
also
it.
turn off the electricity if you tried to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we do that first.
Hey.
All right. Well, I'm busy messing. With
I need to know where is she?
uh,
Where
Right there.
is she?
who do you mean by she?
Right there.
Scientist.
Oh yeah.
I
she's-
immediately charge and grapple her.
Roll fight.
Yeah.
This.
I think you should have advantage since I think I might still be biting her ankles then. Barry's
I
an
think it
ankle
would
biter.
take too long for that, unless you were biting for like a while.
Oh, true.
Well, also do keep in mind that you currently have large pain going through your abdomen.
Oh yeah, I was probably stabbed at some point.
No, but yeah.
Metaphysically.
Yeah, Azrael's gonna probably need to heal me.
What's that?
Yeah.
I
What
got a 2. I got a 2. for my
you
fight.
managed to knock her out with a punch.
Really? Oh. Oh. If
That
I
is-
just
that
do
is the-
Well, she got tackled by an 11-year-old, so
That is also the
That's
first
tough.
2 that you guys have rolled in fight this entire game, so
Oh,
I'm just gonna say
excuse me.
that's fine.
Excuse me for a moment. I'm just gonna go ahead and do something else. I'm gonna keep on punching her.
Okay. It doesn't really do anything.
I want to
Yeah.
kick her
This.
while
Yes.
wiping blood from my
Oh.
mouth.
I'm sorry,
This
but
is for
like
charging.
your like little 13-year-old hands are not gonna kill her with punches. So like
Oh,
you're
I'm
not
not
doing
try-
anything.
True.
I'm not trying to kill her. I'm just trying to like hurt her to a point. In which
She is
as soon as
passed
she gets-
out. She's not gonna. She can't feel it.
She's not feeling anything. Save your
Jeez.
punches for steel.
This,
It's fine.
I'm just having
I
her
left
feel
him in.
this pain afterwards.
I left
This is what
Steel
I'm
in
feeling.
hell.
By the way, as soon as you remember steel, you suddenly feel another massive pain in your abdomen.
Oh. I cough up blood all over the girl's face.
So,
And
Baerry.
then like more
Okay,
blood
are you
from
okay?
my
Are
mouth.
you
I'm gonna.
Are you
Okay.
okay, girl? Okay.
I'm
uh,
go-
I'm gonna
I'm
punch
going to
Jack.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
No,
you
yeah,
just called
I'm
Baerry
negative
a
one.
girl.
yeah. Go
I
ahead.
fail. I'm too woozy from blood loss.
No.
It's fine. All my
Nice.
bleeding's internal. That's where the blood is supposed to be.
I'm gonna put my hands on Barry's shoulders.
Okay.
Barry,
Wait, what?
did you not Jack, did you not recognize the goat and angel?
Wait.
We had to sneak around the school.
Anyway, Barry,
Both of you have to be girls?
it was
It
the
was
closest storm.
closest storm. Jinx.
Barry, you put him in hell.
Yeah.
You are tied to hell. He said
But-
he's a demon hunter.
Oh
It's
no.
fine.
Look, wait. You need to bring me over to like this sort of dimension. I've never been there. But seriously.
You've been to
you need
hell?
stop-
I don't think Jack's been to hell.
No,
Have you
I
not been
haven't.
to hell?
No.
It's
Oh.
really great this
Really?
time of year.
Let's have a field trip. I cough more blood.
Really, only I think really only Danny and Barry have been to hell and also heaven.
And I think I brought Drago Plaza to hell once.
No,
Yeah,
you
well,
brought Drago to the dorm.
Yeah.
you showed him
I-
hell.
There's a difference.
Yeah, I showed him.
You
I
opened
closed-
the door and showed him hell.
Yeah.
I think I may have just closed the door when he wasn't looking, just so he wouldn't see it.
Maybe. We should probably go back to hell.
Ugh.
I mean, this is my first time going over to
Dun,
that
dun,
place.
da-da.
It's
Back
not
to
bad.
hell.
Not bad. Not bad.
Time to go to
Not the
hell.
biggest
Alright.
Go to hell.
irony ever.
I want to try and focus on. I want to reluctantly bring everyone to hell.
All right. In hell, you find Steel standing with a giant swath of demonic-looking bodies next to him, sword
We'll
outstretched,
never be as cool as Doom Guy.
and
I
covered
shout,
in
trying to provoke
and
him.
he is covered in blood. His uniform is tattered, and he's
I got
standing.
2 to provoke.
Hey,
He does not hear you.
I'm
Damn it.
just gonna go ahead and charge in after him.
Wait.
No,
Can I? Oh no, I don't have my powers, so I can't give you the collar to boost you.
No, go into
Also, Doom
rampage
doesn't
mode.
exist yet. Doom
I want
does not exist yet.
I want
Okay.
to try and focus on Jack with Azrael.
Jack.
I want to see what Azrael's
Jack,
super thing
uh,
is.
okay, I'm gonna ignore you for a second
Okay.
because I need Jack to do something for me.
Alright, what is
Jack,
it?
2 things.
Yes.
One, I need you to roll will.
Alright. Alright. Absolutely. I'll definitely roll will. If only if I had a bonus to will, which I don't know how you can get a bonus for will.
By being
It's a
autistic.
skill. It's a skill,
Yeah.
like anything else.
Dang it, -1.
My will is
roll
+2,
again.
which is why I am so. I'm basically a god in the other world.
1.
1.
Ah,
You
close
improved
enough.
by 2.
Close enough. All right, so you start running towards Steel. Noah
Ooh,
right
blood.
beside you. Noah goes into his larger form, looking more like a velociraptor. But it takes a sec. You try to do something. You focus on your connection with Noah, but it doesn't. Sparks begin to spark between you two. Green sparks. Finally, right as you reach Steel, a spark line jumps between your heart and Noah's. You black out for a second. And when you return, you're staring right at Steel. You feel slightly taller. And you do not see Noah next to you, but you are feeling rage through your veins.
Is he riding on Noah?
Is he become Noah? Has he digi-fusioned with Noah?
I'm tempted to try and will an anvil above Steel.
I'm immediately gonna go ahead and do some do a roundhouse kick on just Steel right now.
All right,
Fight
roll
him,
fight
that
with a
always
bonus
works.
of 2.
Wait, what?
Roll fight with a bonus of 2.
Oh my
Additional
God.
bonus of 2.
Fight
You
him.
said
Fighting
additional-
always
you said-
works.
You said additional
Yes.
bonus of 2, so then.
That's a 6. That's a 6, baby.
Oh yeah, I think Steel's probably not going to survive. Take it. Oh, that was all negative for Steel.
Steel turns around, his face covered in blood. He is grinning, and suddenly you slam your leg into his face. You crack him. His neck cracks, and he falls to the ground dead. You look at your own. You look down at him, and you can also see your own legs. You are wearing a bright green, semi-plasticine, semi-metallic suit.
I take a picture of Jack with my
Sem-
phone.
Wait. You
So
said
it is digifusion.
semi-plastic?
It looks plasticky.
Wait, I'm just also now noticing a thing. I'm just realizing. Taking a picture of Jack, I am also taking a picture of a dead military sergeant.
It's fine. We're in
hell.
hell. This is where he was going to end up anyways.
We look off to the left and we see Jack we see Sergeant Steele, but now he's slightly blue.
Oh man, that the always wanting to be. No, that would be where he ends up anyways. Line reminded me of that comic where the fireman is a dick all the time. It's like,
Oh yeah, the
he's
ultimate firefighter.
He's the best firefighter, but he's just such an asshole. Don't know why.
Finally,
And then
my
he just,
mission will be complete.
he's just in hell with a fire hose.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna
Love
mention
that
that Punisher game or that Rambo game where like Rambo is dead and it is good that he's dead.
I'm gonna
Like, at Rambo's funeral.
I'm gonna pick up the corpse. Try to see if I can.
You have a lot more strength than you normally do.
We'd be able to save him if we had socks. But I think it's too late.
I don't think we want to save him.
Just gonna look at him and just like, so this is what killing feels like.
Uh-oh.
Yes. I'm not disturbed by it.
Am I still coughing up blood?
There was quite a bit of damage to hell.
Yeah, I
It'll
love
be
that
fixed. It'll be fixed. My castle is still the area where my castle is still
Noah?
fine.
Well,
If
you don't
I don't
have
think
a
you're-
castle.
Your cat.
I don't have a castle. That's just very bullshitting.
Anyway,
Even
yeah,
then,
you feel pain.
we're
You
in the
still feel
past
pain,
still.
but the pain isn't as monstrous as it was before. Yeah, he's dead. You're fine.
I think
I
it's
yell
just
at
south
Jack.
of Sisyphus.
I yell at Jack, throw him in the lava.
There isn't lava like right there. It's just
Find lava.
It's fine. There's lava about a 15-minute walk to the west. We're just south of Sisyphus.
You know, this could be even
The
better.
fact that you've mapped hell.
What, you haven't?
No, I
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell these two. It might be better to bring him back into reality. But just
Noah. No, you can sense in the back of your head Noah agreeing. Yeah, yes. Bring him back. We must
because
set this
right.
correctly.
Well, if we
Make it
set
look
it
like
up,
that girl did it.
yeah. If we, I was just about to say, if we set it up right, we can make it look like she killed him.
Like basically, we're just gonna show it as a murder suicide, just so that none of us get.
Well, no,
convicted
she's
for-
not dead.
Yeah.
Your tiny 13-year-old hands could not kill her.
Smack his
But
head
you're-
on the counter of the table, so it looks like he just had a bad fall.
I mean, in this case, since I'm the
He's
one
all
who
his
did the
uniform's covered in singes and tears. Like that's
He's covered in burn marks and blood.
deed. Well,
he
I
has
mean,
been
these
literally
things-
fighting demons for the last 5 minutes.
Not only is he covered in blood, he's covered in blood that, when tested, is not going to come back human.
Oh, by the way,
Oh,
when
no,
he
it'll probably be like goat.
Then again, we're in the
lion.
70s. They might not have that good of.
by the way,
DNA
when he passed out, his sword disappeared in a shining glitter of like little glitters of white and silver. I mean, silver and gold light.
Wait, passed out or dead?
Okay, no.
Dead.
Okay.
Looking it up. They could test if it was human blood.
Yeah, look, just back to the real world.
I know. I'm just
Yeah,
saying. Like,
let's just go back to the real world right now, because seriously, like the more I'm holding on to this guy, the more I just want to punch him, even though I already know what I did.
Noah.
well, I mean,
Noah's.
Well, nobody's going to believe what happened.
When you get back to the real world, which you do, Noah just you feel Noah, and he just says, "This isn't good. This isn't you."
This,
And suddenly you feel a pulling sensation, and you return to normal. Although you feel like you feel.
you feel like dog shit.
You feel kind of like as if you were naked, because like you're not. You have your clothes on again, but like you feel as
like
if you were
empty.
naked because you
Wait,
never
wait.
you don't have the things that you know what I mean.
Yeah, you feel exposed.
Yeah.
Noah, look.
It
I
wasn't
really did not
good
like
for you.
what they. I did not like what they were going to do to you. Like, we were just going to do surveillance, but then for them to like hurt you like that, even if you were trying to explain yourself, I just couldn't let that stand. But then for them to torture us like that just drew a line.
I don't think it was torture.
We found a file. They were going to
It was morally dubious scientific experimentation.
I feel like that should be like a genre.
like the Nazis.
Yeah, like the Nazis.
But
You know, maybe we should look into the books to see if this is one of those guys that was like brought in.
Yeah, let's see if they're from Brazil.
oh god.
These
Let's
are
see
both
if
these are both like 20 and 30-year-old people in the 70s. They're not.
Well, I mean, 20 or 30-year-olds in the 70s would have been born in the 40s, so they could have parents that were, Nazi scientists.
Or the Operation Paperclip, folks.
Yeah.
It could
For
be
all
that
we know,
it
Steel
could
could have
be
been a
that this-
Brazilian child.
It could be that this whole operation might have been forwarded by Operation Paperclip.
Yeah, like for all we know, Steel could have been one of the Brazilian children. It would explain the really stupid fucking name. You know, the Brazilian children is the conspiracy theory that Hitler ended
Yeah.
up getting cloned
Isn't
in
that?
Brazil.
Don't they make a whole bunch of jokes about that in Archer?
Probably.
I don't know.
I haven't
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
Archer.
yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah,
literally
the
scientist.
scientist was one of the
It's-
Brazilian children.
Yeah, that was great.
Maybe the
Uh,
girl.
Anyway,
What color were the girl's eyes?
she was blonde and blue haired. She
She was
blue
blonde
eyed.
and blue haired.
Yes, she had blonde
She's
eyes
Aryan.
and blue hair.
Punch
Yeah,
her
she's very-
again.
definitely Nazis. Definitely Nazis funding this.
No, she had blue eyes and blonde hair.
I'm totally welcome to like punching them again. Like just making sure like this looks as like the most roughed up fight possible. And now we're gonna have to try to find a way back home. I'm sick of the 70s right now.
I want to take off Steel's shirt to see if there's any tattoos on him.
Okay. Go ahead. You're stripping a corpse, but okay.
I don't care. It's not like it's gonna say. Well, that's a terrible. That I'm not gonna finish that thought.
It's fine. It's not like it's
That
not
is
like it'll
horrible.
come back to
That is
haunt Barry
actually
later in life.
horrible.
Yeah,
damn
no,
it.
that
I
is
mean,
not how I meant. What I meant to say is that
I know what
It-
you were gonna say there, and it was. Oh.
Yeah. I know
just
that's
sounds
not
awful.
at all what I meant. What I meant is he's already dead. It's not like it could get any worse.
All right, you strip his shirt off.
Are there any tattoos?
He's fucking
He
ripped.
does have tattoos. He is like extremely ripped. He
but
is
also
a
he's
sergeant.
dead.
Yeah, killed by a 12-year-old.
He does have tattoos. Yes.
Are any of them Nazi tattoos?
No.
Damn it.
All of them are like military tattoos and like, you know, like.
That's fine. This is during the
Right.
Vietnam War, so I have no sympathy for him.
Yeah, but he wasn't
the-
in the Vietnam War. He was working for the.
For all we know, this whole experiment could have been set up for child soldiers for Vietnam.
Yeah, it probably was. I mean, it honestly.
It's
it
a
probably-
military.
it-
It's a military-funded experiment to give
yeah.
children superpowers.
Yeah, that's something that the Nazis ended up trying to do. Like they.
Oh no,
Nazis-
we're the boys from hit Amazon Prime series, The Boys.
We are inglorious bastards.
Except it's not the boys. The boys are like a resistance group against the superheroes.
Anyway, y'all.
We're
okay.
the seven. We're the seven. Oh no.
Anyway, yeah, no. I'm gonna
We're
end
the
the music
Avengers.
here.
We're the original Avengers. But yeah, no, we well, I have no sympathy for him because he's definitely most likely an attempt to make super soldier children.
And right now, as you were saying this, I'm just like,
Well,
we don't
you guys
know
can.
anything for
All right. Well. No, go
He
on.
has a tattoo that says Semper Fidelis.
Wouldn't that be Marine specifically?
I mean, yeah, but whatever.
Well, you said military. You didn't
Yeah,
specifically say
I
that.
would-
We never specified what branch.
I was assuming
Yeah.
Army because like sergeant. That's more of an Army thing.
Okay, let me look up army tattoos then.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, he like has his unit tattoo on one arm and like stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His unit tattoo is like a fucking warthog or something. I don't know.
All right.
All right, so
Does anyone have anything to set this on fire? Because Christine is tapped out.
she is. Remember, there are children here, right?
I mean,
Not
we're
in, this,
not
not in this specific room, other than us.
right now.
Well, technically, you don't know that for sure.
Hey, why not? Why don't we just put the dead body in the cage? Like, you know, Having me positioned as if you were
You know
short
what?
to them.
That is a damn good idea. Pardon my French.
You know?
And
I'm
let's
just
turn
saying.
up let's turn up the electricity so that it makes it hard to see. Like
Oh.
it makes it hard for them to find out what happened.
Okay.
I will say, currently, there is no adults in this room that are awake. We can say the fuck word.
Oh! Let's put her in the other one.
Let's put them both in the cages and zap them.
Yes.
I mean,
Fuck-
as
Fuck
long as like
you.
as long as the girl, as long as like the
Fuck
woman
you,
is
immoral
dead.
military experiments.
All right.
So,
I tried to
we're
carry
gonna-
like the girl.
We're gonna head to the future, and we're gonna be the only people with spirits because the project failed.
Oh man.
So,
No, because your grandpa ends up funding more projects. Remember?
Damn it! He did fund the nearby university.
so, we'll be back next time on Sacred Grove.
All right.
I hope you
and we'll
guys
find out
will
if we
see
kill
next-
more people. As we said before, I hope this doesn't awaken anything in us.
We'll find out more about our child soldiers, who are apparently what the characters are turning into, even though the whole point. Anyway, yeah. So
No, we're not child soldiers.
Okay,
If
Jack
anything,
is
we're
a Power
mercenaries.
Ranger. Okay, so
Oh, that's what you were getting at.
what is a Power Ranger but a child soldier? Let's be honest here.
Yeah, let's be honest.
I mean, if by that logic, Sailor Moon is a child soldier,
I mean,
specifically
yes.
in the Marines.
But
She's 14.
She's a teenager.
That's still a child. She's still a
Yeah,
child.
although
She's
technically-
14. Of course
technically,
she's a child
The
soldier.
s- it's
Okay,
not,
here's the question: Yugimoto, does he count as a child soldier?
no.
No, he's just
just
playing
possessed.
card games.
It's literally
He's
a
just
life or
he's
death
just
gambler.
possessed.
He's a life or death gambler with a spirit inhibiting him.
Okay, what about Seto Kaiba? Does he count? Because he does actually.
No, because it's,
You
it's
know,
his
do
operation.
military
No,
shit.
he's just an eccentric rich teenager.
No,
Yeah.
but there is a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist that feels like a child soldier. That
Is
would
it
be
Bandit
Yusa-
Keith?
No, I was saying Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist, and I
Oh.
was gonna answer with Yusaku Fujiki from Brains. from
I
the
have
VR.
no idea what the fuck
I
guys.
also
No one's
have
watched
no idea.
Brains.
That sounds like a made
I
up.
have no idea what that is.
It's literally like
And
a
I
series about.
almost understand pendulum summoning.
It's
I
a
have
series
no-
after
Nobody
Pendulum
understands
Summoning.
pendulum summoning. Who the fuck understands pendulum summoning?
All right,
the people
all
that
right.
made
But we'll
pendulums
keep-
don't.
We'll
Anyway.
continue this next time. See
Yes.
if we commit more murders in the past.
We'll find
in-
out how much more the children will fuck up the past next time on
Hey,
Sacred Grove.
we don't know if it's fucked up. Maybe this always happened.
Who knows?
But yeah,
Oh no!
we'll find
Danny
out.
starts fading away.
But we'll find out at some point in the future.
Next time on
thank you.
Sacred Grove.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. If you like this, leave a comment. Go check out some of the other videos, such as the D&D campaign I run, or Banjo Tooie, which I just finished, and
Or a few
actually-
other videos, or in a little while, there will be a different campaign that will succeed this one.
Yeah,
Thank you,
and-
everybody.
And the same week that this will be posted on YouTube, I'm going to be starting 2 new Let's Play series. It's Ocarina of Time and Borderlands pre-sequel.
And we're eventually going to do a
Ooh.
goddamn podcast. Anyway, thank
Yeah,
you,
we
everyone.
certainly do. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hit
and
that
ring
bell.
that bell.
Smash that bell with your fist.
Smash
much-
that bell with your face.
Smash that
Roundhouse kick that bell like Jack roundhouse
Round-
kicked a
roundhouse that-
military sergeant in the face and
Yeah.
killed him.
Hit that
Roundhouse
bell with a
hits that
military
bell until
sergeant's
it breaks
face
its neck.
until it's bloody.
Oh man.
Like,
I wish we had like
You
a
know,
elixir.
I
Alright,
still
hey,
think you
guys.
should have bit him.
Stop.
Biting is always much more
Biting-
efficient.
Okay, you might be able to become good at biting, but you're not yet. You have to put will into that. Anyway,
No, okay, okay.
So I
Magic.
can start rolling will for bites?
But now, but
if
now,
you
guys,
you have to focus your magic into the ability, it's possible. It's just anyway.
I'll figure out
What's
a
that,
way.
Jack?
E.
I was going to say this was the first session in which Jack was actually willing to fight, and it ends up with a dead body. So literally, all the other times that the characters have infuriated him, this could have happened.
Well,
Forget that.
not really.
No
yeah.
one wouldn't let you
Very-
roundhouse kick a child to death.
Barry is not afraid.
No,
Barry strolls through hell on a daily basis. You do not scare them.
Barry-
If you
it's
kill-
not- it's not
If you
enough
kill
to-
Barry, they'll just walk back out the door.
Barry is
Pretty
like
much.
the protagonist from Demon Lord, like that fucking.
Never seen it.
so.
I think that
That's
whenever
what
we
it's
get back to the future, Barry will definitely start construction on a castle in hell on the spot.
Well,
that
we'll find
Seal
out
died.
next time
next time.
Yeah.
on
Next
time.
Sacred Grove.
Sacred Grove.
On
Sacred
Sacred
Grove.
Grove Z.
Is that our jingle? Really? Okay.
No,
No.
Goodbye.
we have no jingle. We can't.
Bye.